Hello, this is the Itinerant Gamer here with another gaming video for you in Magic the Gathering Arena. So, last video we went through playing with the original pre-constructed Mutation Station deck, this guy. And then I promised you this video, I promised we would go over the modified deck, the deck that I'd modified. Or rather, I should say, the modified version of this deck that I've been working on. It's not the final version yet, but I believe it's a darn sight better than the PreCon. So ours, the big bonus of ours, still has Archipelago and some of these other big fellows, but it has removal and bounce. So we got bounce over on this side of things, then some removal at each level. I found that at least allowed us to control the early game a little bit and help out. Okay, so having said all of that, let's get right into a game. Remember to pick the right deck. And in we go. Got removal, but not much else. Mulligan time. Got 2 lands. Still kind of an annoying hand. But we do have the egg. So I think we'll keep it. What do we ditch here? Probably our chittering guy. He's 4 to mutate, or 3 to mutate. So, oh! An opponent resigns. I guess in non-ranked, maybe they lost patience. Oh, this guy's taking too long for non-ranked play. Few hands, that's fine. Gives me my victories towards my dailies. So I guess I'll take it. And right back in. The last game there, the opponent just quit because I was taking too long to decide my hand, apparently. It's not that surprising in unranked play. But I do like to be deliberate no matter what mode I'm playing in, and if you don't have the patience for that, that's okay. Perfectly understandable. We've got opt to replace our other things. I think we keep this. It's got some removal. So let's see here. I think what we do is we drop this, and we'll decide whether to opt. Like we'll drop a swamp or an island next turn. Maybe just opt that next turn. Okay, we've got another removal. That's all right. We are at now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand. So yeah, let's opt. We'll end up with 5 cards in hand. Do we need another swamp? Let's see here. We've got 3-coster, a 3-coster, a 3-coster, and we already have that 3rd land. You know what? I think we will keep this for now on top and see what happens. We do have some pretty expensive spells buried down in the deck, so you never do know. They're on some kind of multicolored plan here. All right. I think we drop you and draw a card. See what we get. Ah, got ourselves a heron, eh? All right. So let's see what the opponent does now. I think we're going to do the Vanquish the Weak. Or we're going to do something else. The opponent already made that turn before, so I think we do Vanquish the Weak here. This thing is hexproof. Read the board, Ian, read the board. Alrighty. So I think our best bet here. Yes, it's sad that it's the first token it got was hexproof. Oh, that's rough for us. Most mana efficient play since they don't have a flying token yet. Put it over. This will come in here and we'll attack in. Let's take the opportunity to play that beatdown roll whilst we have a chance. Because for all we know, their next token is going to be, which I think is on their upkeep, beginning of combat. All right. Could be a flying token. All right. No, they got first strike, which is still kind of rough for us. We don't have any sweepers, and we do have our stern dismissal, mind you. Let's see here. I think... No, you know what? That's only going to... So let's let that damage us. That's fine. And now, let's see what we want to do here. I think maybe we wait a bit before we bounce that to their hand. Let them invest a fair bit into it first before we stern dismissal it. Let's see, we could instead drop this as a mutate onto this fellow, and we'll put it under. We don't want to weaken our opponent. Yeah, it's going to do some damage to us. That's fine. We'll drop our land for the turn. And let's attack in. Yeah, that thing's going to become a bit of a problem for us, unfortunately. It's going to keep pinging us half to death. Especially since we're in blue. That really hurts blue players, that does. Alright. We're going to gain some life. Cool beans. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Now, I think it's the time. Actually, no, hang on. Let's see what they do here. Okay. Now. Oh. Darn it. Okay. We can't bounce it back, but we can bounce this, I suppose. Hexproof. Absolute nuisance. Really bad luck for us that we had to draw an opponent who got that as their first counter. Yeah. Probably should have used that bounce spell against this enchantment. That enchantment is going to hurt us big time. And let's see here. And I think we'll put it over. We get ouched again. That miserable thing is just going to slowly kill us, isn't it? Okay. Doesn't really matter which one, I don't think, at this point. I think what we do here. Whenever this creature mutates, you may return target creature opponent. Okay, of course I can't target a creature. That's extraordinarily unfortunate. We can't block that creature out. We really should have bounced that enchantment. That was a big mistake on my part there. I should have bounced that enchantment. Oh boy. Portiers doesn't do that much to us. Because our shark does indeed get, let's see here. Okay, it's going to do 1 damage to us. Will this draw cards? Oh dear. I think we're going to kill ourselves with that silly enchantment our opponent has. Alright. Shooting Harvester. Okay. So let's see here. Hang on. Let's drop you. You Dirge Bat. We've got you. Let's see here. How much land do we have? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can do you. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. Mutate onto you. Over. Okay. Take action. Yep. And now all attack. Ha ha ha! And we're dead anyway. Yep. Well, that was a fun game. I rather enjoyed that actually because we did get to remove their creatures at the end, so didn't feel entirely futile. I think the mistake we made there was in not removing this enchantment here. I think if we had done that, we'd have done far better. All right. Hey, this is pretty good actually. Got our egg for turn 1. So let's see here. Yeah, we drop you and then the egg. And then I think the next turn we drop. Well, we'll see. We're going to see what opponent puts down on the board. Okay, they're that life gain deck again. Do we remove that thing? Probably not. I'm not super worried about that in particular. I'm worried about the next creature that comes down. That's my biggest concern. However, whatever creature it is, that's instant speed. Good. All right. Let's scry. Do we need an island? No, I think we want a mutate creature. And no attacks. That's fine. We'll block this out. When they attack, maybe they'll nuke our egg. Who knows? And we're all about the life gain. Okay. We'll drop this. Now, Sea Dasher Octopus for 2. Or the symbiote first. I think the symbiote first to give us some discount on mutate effects. And no attacks. Opponent deciding whether to remove the Polywog. Alright. Another stray. Okay. Now that first one needs to go. The first one they put down needs to go. All that life gain, they're probably going to put that cleric down that generates angels. Alright, so we got some choices here. So, first one I think would be to mutate with the Sea Dasher Octopus. Yeah, I think that would be our first choice here. And then we can't do anything with you. And we can either opt or destroy their Charmed Stray. I think we mutate. Let's see here. I think we mutate. Let's see. Let's think about this for a second. We've got a bit of time. So this will get a 1/3 plus than that. So yeah, actually I think this one onto you. And then what do we discard? I think we discard our land, actually. We put it over, making this a 3/3, which is lovely. And then I think we, let's see here. Do we attack in with our Sea Dasher? Or do we just sit back? You know what? I think we sit back for now. We might regret that. We'll see what our opponent does here. They might put down some other creatures going to make our life miserable. Or they might try to exile one of our guys. Or they're just deciding whether they want to attack or not. They haven't moved to the attack phase yet, which makes you think they have some removal in hand. Okay. Yes. That guy, I know like him. That guy dies. Okay. And then I think what we do is we'll opt on their turn. Do we need another land? We want to cast this guy? Yes, we do. All right, opponent, your turn. Ah, the power of Scry. Wonderful. Okay. Let's drop our Dismal Backwater. And then I think... So we can't cast you for mutation cost because that's 6 to cast you either way. Just different combos. But let's see, next turn we're 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way, we're not at that yet. So let's see here. If we stern dismissal. Actually, you know what? No, I think we actually hold up stern dismissal. And I think we just pass the turn. I'm going to stand pat for a bit. Because stern dismissal in this case, I think might be more useful if they have one of those enchantments that exiles one of our things. We can get it back. Okay, opponent, what are you going to do here? Do you have another Impassioned Orator? You do. All right. Okay. We need to draw removal now. Faster combat. Ah. All right. A Dirge Bat, eh? Okay. Dirge Bat's pretty significant. We could also use you. Next untap step. Okay. Or we could do you. We could cast you. Asked if it has mutate. Okay, so I think we do you. And we do the mutate cost. And put it onto you. I'm going to draw a card. Okay. Then we're going to discard you, I think, actually. Because I really like the Chittering Harvester. Honestly. I did take a bit of a risk here. That opponent could respond instantly. With some form of removal. We could do anything about. Let's see. Opponent, what you're going to do here. Okay. And we'll put it over. Okay. Destroy you. That is pretty nasty if I do say so myself. Oh, then they do that and make us really sad. They've been holding that murder the entire time. That's what those pauses were. I had a feeling that would happen. Now, unfortunately, we're so far behind, we're probably not going to win now. And they probably have a pump spell, so we're just going to take this. We need those discounts. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. They're just going to sacrifice their kitty cat, the mutate cost, onto you. And we'll discard yep, that. We'll put it over, please. Now they'll sacrifice their cat token. Yep. And then we are going to, let's see here. We're going to, let's see here, I think. Stern dismissal you. Much as though it feels bad. And then we'll attack in. Try to get that battle life back down. Off of that angel creation piece, although they may not have that. Given that they're in Orsov instead of mono white, but we have of course previously seen an Orsov deck with that angel creator in it. So yeah, they cast the spell again. They'll attack it in their beatdown roll for us against us. All right. So let's see here. So if we attack in, then we flash on these two things. So we could do that for 4. We end up with 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go in. That's all attack. 1 attacker. Go to blocks. Just going to chump it out. Okay. Do I want to save this for later? Oh, you know what I will do? I'll put this on here to gain some life. And let's see here. And then we'll say next. End turn. All right. This will allow us to bounce their token, removing it. Let's see if we now slowed them down enough that they're going to hesitate to attack. Nope. All right. Okay, so I think in this case, you know what? I think it might be better for us. Mutate onto you. We get to draw a card this way. This is more mana efficient, honestly, even though all we ended up with. And then we do under because we want to 4/6. Okay. Return a creature to opponent's hand. We'll return you. Take action. Each opponent sacrifice a creature. They'll sacrifice the next Charmed Stray. And now we only take 2 non-lifelink damage. Nice. There's the power of Mutate, but unfortunately, they just wipe the board. It happens sometimes. The opponents just have all the answers, and there's not anything we can really do about that. This, however, is going to make for a super grindy game, so that's going to make this video go on a lot longer than I'd anticipated. We'll just drop this. Because we're all somewhat drawing answers to each other, so oh, well, maybe not. Drana could be a significant problem for us. Unless we draw removal. No blocks. Shooting Harvester. Mutate, please. Onto you. Over, please. They'll sacrifice that. And then we'll attack in. Sure. Do you like your Drana? Or do you have another murder spell? All right. Oh. Katstrana attacks. Realm Cloaked Giant, eh? From their graveyard. So we are going to give them... What are we going to give them? I think we'll give them a cat. Yep. Egg, not really what we wanted. But that's alright. You know what? I'm just going to attack anyway at this point, so we can chump out with the egg. But they probably just top deck to murder. No, but they got that. Well, that is a significant problem for us. I think from now on they're going to run away with the game at this point. Yep. Ouch time. So we're going to have to chump out. Yeah. No, you can attack him with Drana. It's not going to make that much difference. Besides, if you don't. So let's see here. Probably this one again, the best of a worst bunch for us to pick. And we will block you with you. Ouch, we are most certainly dead next turn. Yeah. Okay. Good game, opponent. I think we go out in style. And then we quit. That was back and forth. That was pretty competitive, honestly. I think for expediency's sake, they ran away with the game there. But you can see already just with these minor modifications, the deck does a lot better. But I still think we can do better with it. Maybe in the following week's videos, we'll modify the deck some more, play some more games. Hey, we got ourselves another pack. All right. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. This has been the Itinerant Gamer. And no matter where you are in the world, stay healthy. And we'll see you in the next one. This has been Ian, the Itinerant Gamer. And thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing.